Hey traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Welcome to the start of the new trading week. So obviously the big one coming up this week is the US election that is penciled in for results to come out on Wednesday. We've also got non-farm payrolls coming up this week, and we have the Bank of England and the FOMC. So very busy week coming up this week. Fair bit going on, so keep an eye on your trades if you are trading around some of these main news releases, just in case of increased volatility. So today so far we've seen stocks starting to show a little bit of demand in today's Asian session. So looking at the US 30 here, where they a weaker move on open, which has been pulled back, and some buying now, and this is the same over on the German 30, but the buying hasn't been as solid. We had a nice finish to Friday, a nice pullback after some very strong selling, and that's sort of starting to show some signs of short-term support after what's been quite a very strong decline. So we just look at that last week's candle there. There's a lot of heavy selling on the DAX. So we'll be seeing if this will carry through into tonight's European session. Now, some key points today. The main one I found pretty interesting was that the ECB president said that they are starting to look at and talk about the possibility of a digital euro. Not much else about that. There is a tweet on our Twitter feed that has a bit of a presentation on that and a little bit more to it. So that'll be quite interesting, as the ECB has just said that so many people are now shopping online that there is now starting to talk about whether it would be good to have a digital euro coming to help the citizens of the EU. So take from that what you will. Now, just moving over to some of the commodities and currencies. So oil today is gap lower, so the decline continues now. So that's just we'll see if any buying does come in, but we have had a pretty decent gap lower this morning of 3.90%, as after last week's very heavy decline. So no real clear support. There is a previous resistance point here, but we'll just have to give this market some time for signs of demand to come in. Now, gold has been having a decent day today, despite a really stronger USD at this point. We are seeing price at the moment trading around 0.33% higher. And moving on to the USD now, we are seeing quite a solid USD to the Japanese yen. The yen is weaker today so far. We are seeing the risk majors are all currently higher at this point, but what is interesting is that the risk majors are low to the USD now. The dollar CAD is continuing to trade higher. It is off highs, but with a slightly stronger USD and lower oil, that's the perfect combination for the dollar CAD. And looking at the risk majors at this point, we are seeing some moves lower to the USD, and we'll continue this, keep an eye on this moving into tonight's European and London session, as the Aussie sort of sitting at a final point of support at that 70.06 area. That support does go down to 70 flat, and the pound as well is starting to confirm a trend break. So we saw that test up there on Friday's bar. So if we just put this trend line in here, we can see that test up that failed at the trend line, then we had a pullback down, and then further selling today. So we're looking to see if that does continue lower, and if it does, it's starting to confirm a trend break here. So the overall, the longer term trend, we'll just measure that up. We had one here, and we have another here, which has also been broken. So a little bit of interest there, but we do see here around basically from 28.70 all the way up to 28.88. There is a little bit of demand, and then further support up where price is around about now at 28.90. So some lines of support, but definitely price remains in bearish momentum for now. But we'll see if sellers are able to push things a little bit further and get some more momentum going, as it is Monday and we haven't quite hit the European session yet. So that's it for today's update. We do have some data coming up at 2 p.m. tonight. It's the ISM US Services PMI. If I'm right, please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the services PMI out of the US. So, but keep an eye on the election as we head towards it. At the moment, the polls are still saying, well, generally saying that Biden should be the winner, but we will just have to wait and see how things progress there. So that's it. So thank you very much for watching and listening to our report today. We wish you very good trading for the rest of the day, and until tomorrow, bye for now.